look at the free agent market. There are some good goalies out there. There's no question about it. But having looked at the goalie position a lot, Frank, from year to year, like there's just, you look at free agency, well, we'll see what Darcy Kemper, like he's been good in Colorado, but he hasn't been, like he was good, really good when he came back off that injury, right? In the middle of the season. That's when he had his best stretch of the year. But you know what? I thought he was okay in game one. He wasn't great. He wasn't great in the games against the Edmonton Oilers that he played either. So I don't know where like it's hard to find a really consistent goalie. You can hit the jackpot. Ville Husso might be the best free agent signing, but you don't know. Like it's interesting when you look at the numbers, just pure numbers of saves and wins and expected save percentage, adjusted save percentage for value. The last few years, Mike Smith at $2 million has actually been pretty good just for value, right? For getting the return, right? Mm-hmm. Like you look at Jacob Markstrom had an unreal regular season, but then really kind of got outplayed by a 40-year-old Mike Smith. So you never know with goaltenders, right? Like Edmonton's got to find a goalie. You look at, I think St. Louis, what are they going to do with Ville Husso? I think they really liked him, but they probably can't afford him. So now he's going to go. What if Colorado loses? Do they re-sign Kemper? Do they look for a different goaltender? Like the goaltending carousel, and now you throw in Montreal, Frank, there's so much uncertainty. It's probably the most fascinating position every year because teams are always looking to upgrade their goaltending unless you have a Vasilevsky and a few other select guys.
Yeah, and I'll go through the list because I've actually done the homework on what the goaltending market looks like. There's a lot of teams, as you mentioned, looking for one. You hit on Edmonton already, but what about the Washington Capitals? We know they were looking for goaltending at the deadline. Toronto, what are they doing with Jack Campbell? Is he going to walk as an unrestricted free agent? New Jersey made some waves at the deadline. They're moving on, or at least it seems like they're moving on from Mackenzie Blackwood. What does that mean for their spot moving forward? Minnesota Wild, do they try and bring Marc-Andre Fleury back to play in tandem with Cam Talbot? You've got Vegas, Robin Lehner, Logan Thompson. Like, what is Lehner's status moving forward? What an awkward way to end last season with the surgery and the injury, and Pete DeBoer, criticizing him, saying he's healthy and, quote, well rested. Like, that was really strange to see that play out. So that's Vegas. You've got Colorado, as you mentioned. The Flyers are looking for someone to play with Carter Hart. The Penguins are looking for someone to play with Tristan Jarry. And then, I think that kind of sizes up most of the market.
Well, yeah, and you look at Vegas also has Brossoit as their backup for one more year, $2.3 million. So, maybe they move him out, right, because they want Thompson to play. It might have to help a team get a backup, but it's
maybe they go Thompson and Brossoit.
Yeah. What about Buffalo? Right? Are they bringing Craig Anderson back?
No, Buffalo's looking for someone, I'd imagine.
Yeah. So it's fascinating. There's like, what does Ottawa do with Matt Murray? Like,
he's on the buyout list. Like,
yeah.
Wow.
No, it's going to be, it's always entertaining.